So a B2B client recently came to my agency with a big problem. They had a product, they had a good product, but their funnel was basically bleeding cash. They had generated 0 booked calls in over 2 months, and they were just actively spending on ads but not booking any qualified calls. So you can't fix a problem like that by just tweaking the ads or tweaking a headline. You need to tear down, audit the entire machine, the entire top to bottom of the funnel to understand where are the bottlenecks and how you can fix them. So today I'm just going to give you a small, completely free teardown of 5 things that I've recently started to audit and fix in my clients' complete Facebook ads funnel. And hopefully this gives you some lessons for your own B2B funnels. So yeah, getting started, let's start at top of the funnel, which is Facebook and Instagram ads. So the problem is that this company had ads that looked like marketing fluff and just AI slop. They were entirely generated by GPT, some GPT, either Gemini or Claude GPT. And they were just relying on these static ads that looked like complete AI slop. And when you sell high ticket enterprise service or software, your buyers are like highly sophisticated, so they're not going to be wowed by these kinds of ads. They will scroll right past these generic graphics and you'll never convert them. Only bad clients, people with no intention to buy, people with no budget to buy, those will be actually stopping by these ads, clicking on your ads, and basically wasting your ad spend for nothing. So the lesson here is that we shifted them to a video first strategy as well. We want to have like a 70-30 ratio or a 60-40 ratio of video to static ads. This is necessary in the B2B space just for better conversions. Video ads cost a little bit more to acquire a client, but they also bring in better clients, better clients in terms of intent to buy, and in clients with bigger wallets as well. So if you're targeting anybody like a CEO or a CTO, you need to be having a small amount of video ads as well if your industry operates like that. If it's just a SaaS business, maybe you can get away with a lesser percentage of video ads, but you should have a little bit to test, especially in the beginning if your spend is low. Like for example, on this client we were spending only 3 to 5K a month, which is on the lower end, which is a small budget ad spend. So moving on, the second thing that we wanted to completely fix was the meta ad tracking. So even if the ads are good, it doesn't matter if your algorithm is completely blind to what you're spending on it. Phase 2 was basically fixing all of the tracking setup. If the traffic lands on the page, you want the traffic to be divided into 2 parts. One is for qualified prospects, one is for unqualified prospects. When we were auditing this client's funnel, we saw that the landing page that they were in, they had a very generic form on there, and anybody could fill in any answer on the form, and they will never be actually tracked back to Meta via the conversions API. They will never be filtered into 2 sections, which is qualified people can book the call and unqualified people are given a different funnel branch to go over. For example, get into an email list or lead magnet or so on. So not everybody needs to be booking a call. In your pipeline, only qualified people should be able to book a call. So that's why we need a type form based tracking setup. So for example, let's consider this. Let's say this is your ad, and you take this, you have your landing page, and then you want people to actually fill your form and go into 2 different parts. This is the qualified people, this is the unqualified people. The qualified people need to actually be able to book a call, and this then needs to be reported back to the ad platform. This will actually help convert the ads better. This will actually lower your customer acquisition cost, and this will actually give you a winning ad and a winning formula. if you're not reporting this back, if you're just not filtering unqualified from qualified here through the form or through any other mechanism, this will actually just waste your ad spend on people who are not qualified, and your sales conversations will be completely ruined, and yeah, you'll just be wasting money on ads. So yeah, your ad needs to have your entire landing page structure. Your ad needs to report which are the qualified people that it actually supplied to you via your ads, and which are the unqualified people that ended up in your ads. We need these cost per results to ensure that people who actually do convert into customers are actually, or do convert into booked calls, are actually reported back to Meta, to the ad platform, so that we can optimize it. Next, we have the landing page. So on the landing page, we saw that there was a big disconnect. We were using B2C language, which is business to customer language, which is like 5-minute fix, clickbait, headlines, and so on. We are targeting CEOs and CTOs of companies. Your ICP does not care about these clickbaity headlines. They will actually just scroll past your ads, and your landing page will not convert. We want to fix this with a technical authority kind of funnel. So we want a mechanism of action explained on the landing page, so that people can actually understand what you're doing, how your product is actually working, and that will convince them to fill that form in order to go to that book a call page. So this is necessary because you do not want people to turn off from the way you write headlines, from the way you write clickbaity promises that actually do not mean anything. And even if you write clickbaity stuff, you need to be able to explain it in a very concise manner that is easy to skim on the landing page. I have made I have made actually 2 videos on improving your landing page copies. So just look above right here. If you'll see a link to improving your landing page copy and make it skimmable by ICPs, your B2B ICPs. So this was your landing page fix. Next was the VSL fix. The VSL that we saw for this client was basically focused on teaching complex formulas. Like it felt like a homework, like a math class. Instead of giving the exact approach that you're taking, and prove that they own what they're doing and they can actually help the people who are watching the VSL. So a CEO is not watching a VSL to do algebra. He's not doing it to understand the exact steps you're taking to solve their problem. He just needs to know that you know what you're talking about and you can help them. Just these 2 things. And eliminating cognitive load is like very much essential. This can be done in 2 ways. Like just start with a glass box approach, which is prove that you know what you're talking about and give some social proof in the first 2 minutes of the VSL. Ideally less than 1 minute of the VSL. You can literally just mention your latest case study and how you help them, so that the people who clicked on your VSL continue to watch it beyond that 1 minute or 2 minute mark. That's very essential. Then lastly, you have the CTA. By the way, if you want us to completely audit your entire B2B funnel for free, just book the strategy call from the first link in the description. We do it completely for free, and on the call we'll get to know if we can work together to help your complete B2B funnel actually get you more calls. We promise up to 40 more booked calls per month. So yeah, click the first link in the description to book a free strategy call, and let's continue with the video. So the last thing that I wanted to mention was the CTA. The CTA of this client basically read book an assessment, which is a problem because assessment basically means like a sales brief, like sales breath. It reeks of marketing fluff. It translates to let's get on a discovery call so that my SDR can ask you 20 questions, and it just offers no value at all. There's zero tangible value that the prospect can actually want to book a call. So the lesson here is that you need to change your offer entirely to a free audit, or free audit to promise upfront work on their systems, on whatever current systems they have. You'll audit their work, or you'll provide some tips on how to do it better before even the call starts or in the beginning of the call, or you'll just you'll just give them value for their time. This is what you need to convince people in order for them to click your CTA button. So the assessment is like a corporate code, and you do not need to do that. You need to offer upfront value. So yeah, these are the 5 things that I wanted to mention. These are basically lessons from my client, and I just wanted to show you how to fix your own B2B funnel. And it's like a chain, like funnel is a chain. If the ad is generic, the tracking is blind, landing page is like a clickbait, and if you want to see any tangible results, any good cost per call bookings in your calendar, you need to fix all of these. You need to have all of these optimized together. So yeah, this was the video. I hope you liked it. I hope it helps you in your business. And if you want to see more real world agency audits, B2B audits like this, please subscribe to the channel and let me know if you liked it in your comments. And yeah, if you want me and my team to tear down your funnel and rebuild it so you can just focus on closing deals while you book you sales calls in your calendar on autopilot with your qualified applicants, and click the first link in the description and we'll get on a free strategy call for you. And yeah, that's it. Hope to see you soon. Bye.